Also, I have a question, Bob. Do you wear what kind of underwear do you wear?
Mostly briefs, mostly. But I
Brief
also wear. Um, when I'm like running low, I end up wearing boxer briefs.
boxer briefs are the tight ones,
Yeah, but kind of long,
right?
like upper thigh.
Like how many pairs of underwear would you say you have? Also, why do they call them pairs of underwear? They come solo.
Well, it's like a pair of pants, like each leg is a pant, and they're a pair of pants.
So, but each one is not an underwear.
Do they say a pair of underwear? I don't know if they
Yeah.
say a pair of underwear.
Yes, they
A
do. I
pair of,
have a pair of underwear.
I'm
How
wearing
many? They
underwear.
say how many pairs of underwear do you have?
Well,
I think it
well
also
maybe
comes
a
from
pair is like a bra and some panties. Because I say I'm wearing underwear, but I would say I'm wearing a pair of pants. I'm wearing a pair of. I don't think I say a pair of underwear.
I think that phrase also comes from like old times when underwear was longer and like would actually go down like like a pair of pants, like Mormon
Pantaloons.
underwear. Yeah, like that. Like that's like a pair of underwear, and I think we just have used that language even though it's gotten
Mm.
shorter.
How many underwear would you say you have?
Probably 100.
100?
Probably.
Like in your home right now, there were 100 underwear.
Probably, yeah.
Y'all,
So
that is a
he also sometimes will travel and forget to bring underwear, and then we'll buy more on the road, or like we have a lot of underwear.
that is an insane amount of underwear. That is not anywhere close to the average or normal amount of underwear one
I've
person.
never claimed to be average or normal, but you asked my amount, and that is my amount. Probably
Is it
100.
between you and Jacob or just you?
These are my underwear. I probably own maybe like 200 to 300 pair of socks.
So you have an entire dresser of socks and underwear.
I have multiple drawers full of underwear. I have suitcases
Yeah.
full of underwear. I have 2 drawers in my home full of underwear. I have a lot of underwear in my home.
That is such a weird fucking fact. I feel like one day I'm gonna do a thing and they're gonna ask me weird facts about you, and this is something I'm gonna need to know for that. That is so fucking weird.
Okay, how many underwear do you own?
On the crazy amount, maybe like 25, 20.
I could legitimately go 4 months and never wear the same pair of underwear twice.
I can't do that. I can't do that. And I have
Legit 4 months and never wear the same pair of underwear twice. And never do laundry. Without doing laundry.
Can y'all please comment if this is? If
I
Bob's
didn't
number-
say it was normal.
I know.
You act like I'm advocating for it to be normal.
But maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe everyone has 1,000 pairs of underwear in their home. Maybe I'm weird. I want to know. Can y'all comment below? Like, what is the average amount of underwear y'all have? I'm very curious. Maybe I'm the fucking weirdo. I'm the freak.
All right, I consent to that. You're the freak. By the way, we should get started. We have a very large undertaking. We're on episode 2, part 2 of every RuGirl. I don't remember who we stopped at.
We're at season 4. We're starting with Alyssa Summers.
Yeah, we stopped at the end of season 3.
A
Is
queen
it
for all
Alyssa or
seasons.
Elisa?
Elisa.
Elisa. I have never met this queen. I could not pick if someone had a gun to my head and said which one is Elisa Summers without the name on it, I would die.
I would have recognized her if she was wearing what she wore on RuPaul's Drag Race. That she had like the tool coming out of her boobs, the way she did on the Post Apocalyptica episode.
I don't remember what she did in that episode. I really don't.
She went home being lipped by the hands of Jiggly Caliente, dressed like a baked potato, swinging the foot. She did that split, and I remember her going like at one point during the lip sync.
Work. Have you ever worked with her?
No, I don't think I've ever met Elisa Summers. Maybe I have. Also, someone was like mentioned someone that you said you never worked with. And they were like, when they fully work with this queen, in the last they were like tagging pictures of you working with this queen that you said you never met.
Who? Which one? Who was it?
I cannot remember. But someone's like, not Monet fully forgetting that she worked with this queen.
Are y'all surprised?
I can't remember who it was though.
I want to say this too. People are like, ugh, Monet, y'all met the season 1 queens on the season 10 finale. I was like, okay, bitch.
Maybe that's what it was.
It is. I did not. If there was a queen there, we weren't like hanging out backstage. We came out, we did the bit on stage, and then that was it. We weren't like back. It's a TV show. We're not fucking hanging out. So maybe we were on the same thing together. We did not like. I did not really meet anyone. I didn't meet them. So, and I don't think Rebecca Glasscock was there. It wasn't all of the. It was not the entire cast of season 1. It was only some queens. Yeah.
Let's move on to LaShawn Beyond, who designed this gown. Which way am I pointing, Jacob? That way? Who designed this gown for me for my the first time I did my Pride series? She did my orange my orange look. My orange.
That was the feathered one, right?
Yeah.
How did you?
I really love that look. It's one of my. I haven't worn it. I have not worn it since today because it's not incredibly practical. I have to say.
Like in terms of like transporting it.
Yeah, and like walking around in it, like it's kind of a bitch to wear, but it's really cute though. So and I think it's probably the most feathered thing I own, probably.
Cut to Jacob. Jacob loved to chime in. That's not the truth, Ellen. You earn a Big Bird costume.
Yeah, no, I think that is true though.
Oh, yeah, that's just for you, honey. Jacob said the energy for
Jacob
you.
has been gathering you. People are literally saying that Jacob is Monation because the way he be gathering you up on his motherfucking podcast recently.
Okay, Monet, whatever information.
Do you want me to pull up your wig videos again, Monet?
Yeah, Monet, whatever information helps you sleep through the night, I'm gonna let you have that. If thinking that Jacob is Monation helps you sleep at night, then please
First of all, I don't need your little boyfriend. I don't need your little boyfriend on Team Monation. I don't need your little boyfriend.
Well, good. You don't have them. Let's move.
Can I say my story?
Okay. I wasn't done with mine, but go ahead.
You said let's move on.
No, I said let's move back to. I was gonna say let's move on to our topic. Is what I was gonna say.
Oh.
But her and I. So we supposed to do a photo shoot together, but she wasn't able to make it. But Jacob did do a cute little composite photo of us. And she made herself like a matching orange look to go with my orange dress that she made me. It was really cute.
And for me, I've never met her.
Do you have any thoughts about her? Did you when you saw her on Drag Race, or any lasting memories from her? Any quotes you can remember?
LaShawn Beyond has given us one of the like, I feel like they're like top 5 like Drag Race quotes, and this is not RuPaul's Best Friend Race has lived on since the episode. It's one of the most popular Drag Race phrases. What is the most popular Drag Race girl line?
Obviously purse first. No. I think that it's probably beyond. That's probably like beyond number, whatever is before number 1. Anyway, I think Go Back to Party City Where You Belong is probably the most popular quotable line in my opinion.
Best Friend Race is more popular than that, Bob.
I don't know.
I don't know how Not Today Satan.
Not Today Satan by Bianca is a big one. I honestly don't know how to quantify it. There is, I'm sure there's a way. Maybe Jacob, you can Google and check the Google search things and see where the searches go up and down.
Bob love a Google search. Bob love a little Google search history. It's so cute.
I can look into it.
Why is Google searching so funny? Why is
Googling
things so funny? I don't get it. Why is that funny?
Because you've been in your little Google history thing bag for a few episodes now. I just think it's so funny.
I've been Google searching since you know me. I've been Google before you met me. I've been Googling.
No. This specific act of like going and finding the history of a phrase or word. I think it's very.
Well, it just tells you when things are like trending and not. You know.
We believe you, baby. No, we're all on your team. We believe you, baby. I just think it's funny. Okay, baby.
Let's move on to the princess who lives in Nashville and works at Play. She lives in Nashville and works at Play. And I've worked with her at Play maybe twice now. She has a really fierce dresser. I think she's like the queen of Play. Nashville.
I met the princess in Chicago. We were both there for a weekend in Chicago, and she was very sweet, very kind. I think afterwards, remember that brunch or breakfast or diner spot next to Berlin nightclub? You know what I'm talking about?
Berlin,
not next to it, but like a block over maybe. Anyway, her, myself, and 2 other people. I forget, maybe D talking to someone else. We went there after one night, going out, and she's very sweet. I like the princess. She's very nice.
Is she friends with Cameron Michaels?
I think she was. I mean, they worked there together. But that doesn't mean they're friends, but they're definitely all co-workers.
You friends with Holiday?
Yes, that's my sister.
Okay. When was the last time you talked to her?
Holly texted me recently, actually.
When was that? Did you respond?
I think I did.
You think? Yeah, that's your sister. That's your sister. Yeah, I don't know much about the princess. I do know that her and RuPaul famously wore the same like kind of cowl at the same time on Drag Race.
Oh yes, it was like it was in their promo. What RuPaul's wearing the promo? She wears it during the season or something like that.
No, no. During this promo, RuPaul's wearing this like metallic suit with this big blonde hair. And because this promo was where they're all like turning from like these like android alien
Yes,
type things,
true.
and RuPaul is in this metallic kind of like scaled cat suit. It's really fierce, but RuPaul is wearing it. She's wearing it on the episode. She's sitting at the judges table, and the princess was wearing this like silver cowl at the same time. It was very interesting.
Interesting. Oh yeah, this thing. Wow,
Honestly, I ate that. The way
you
my memory ate that.
you didn't remember that. Let's go on to Madame LaQueer. Madame LaQueer. I just remember every time I think of Madame LaQueer, I think of my uncle, and I think of her.
My uncle went clique.
I was thinking of her doing. It was one of the reunions, and she was talking to the mic and said something weird. That's what I think about when I think about Madame. Do you know what I'm
What
talking
did
about?
she say?
I don't remember. It was one of the reunions. You know when sometimes the RuGirls ask questions to the microphone?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which reunion it was. I remember her saying something. Y'all know what I'm talking about? She said something in the microphone that was like weird or funny. Or RuPaul was like, sit down or something. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but
What, go ahead.
I was saying I've never met her. I've never met Madame LaQueer.
I was so excited about her on when I watched the promo. Something about because I would remember I would Google YouTube all the queens,
Right.
and Madame LaQueer just had some fierce fucking lip syncs. And I just remember during her promo, during her Meet the Queen, she goes, "I work at the mall." I don't know why I thought that was so funny. Everyone's like asking about the things, and she goes, "I work at the mall." And also I have this picture. I can't seem to find it right now, but there's a picture of me and a bunch of like drag queens at Trixie and Katya's show or Jinx's show or Bianca's show. Is it Bianca's show? And we're all sitting in the audience, and there's just this row of bald people, and Madame LaQueer's in there. She's bald now, and I just remember said like 7 times like chances are your favorite drag queen is bald, and it was just me, It was me, Trixie, Honey Davenport, Madame LaQueer, I think Vander Von Odd, like a lot of us all just sitting in a row, just bald as hell. And now I cannot find that picture, and I want to find it so bad.
You probably posted it on Twitter. It's probably your media on Twitter. I think you posted it on Twitter.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to see. Like, I can't. Anyway,
My uncle.
Went clique.
Milan. So Milan was the lip sync queen of All Stars 4, of season 4, and I've met Milan. We've worked together many times in New York. And Milan is dope. What's a story I have about Milan? I don't know. I feel like every time I see Milan like out, she's just always so happy. She's always smiling, and she's always just like super warm. And she used to come out and support me sometimes at what's that show at Barracuda on the Thursdays?
Star Search.
Star Search. Not to support me, but she would be there at Star Search just having a good time. And she'd always sit me and she'd always cheer for me. And yeah, Milan she really is the nicest person ever.
I used to have a huge crush on Milan back in the day. Huge. I thought Milan was so hot. And Milan is still very beautiful. Milan is also a true Broadway queen. Milan's been in like 2 or 3 Broadway shows now. I think she's currently in Sweeney Todd. She was in Hairspray. Yep. She was in Smokey Joe's Cafe off Broadway. She has a doo-wop group. We were also writing partners for a while. We would write sketches. We filmed
before
one, but it never
her Drag Race.
After her Drag Race, before mine. And Milan is super talented. Very, very. I mean, insane. Milan also looks like 3 different people: Donna Summer, Janelle Monáe, and Kelly Clarkson. Like, Milan looks like these 3 people. Depending on the wig she's wearing, Milan looks like them. We'll talk more about it after this break.
Milan is also in Sweeney Todd on Broadway right now.
Yeah.
I also had another idea, which is really random and wild. But I know sometimes people a lot of people listen to podcasts and they're like cleaning or like driving or doing something. So I think it would be funny if randomly during the episode you did a shout out to people cleaning. But also maybe not. That was my one.
You know what? We're gonna keep that in. That is our shout out. If you're cleaning,
Slay.
we want to send you a little shout out. Good job. And also, if you're driving to work right now, you're gonna get there. You're gonna have a good parking spot. And you're gonna have a great day.
Or you won't. And if you don't get a good parking spot, it's okay to have a bad day and cuss some bitches out. Have you seen this video of this woman going off in her office because someone stole her lunch again? If I worked at a fucking job and I packed this lunch and I had like a dope ass lunch the day before and I was like, well, I'm gonna bring my shit to lunch. I'm ready. Because I get excited when it's mealtime. And I go to give my food and I will be so pissed off. And apparently this has happened to her several days now. I will be so angry. It sounds so upsetting.
Once we get Sibling Rivalry headquarters, baby, you better put a lock on the fridge because I will ruin your mealtime every day.
And then
every single day.
We'll be fisticuffs.
Let me see your name on a plate. I don't even care if I don't like it. I don't care if it's a bowl of mustard. I'm eating it. I don't care if it's a bowl of mayonnaise and mustard. I'm gonna be up there.
Mayonnaise and mustard. That just sounds so fucking gross. Anyway,
can you name a quote from? Let's try to name. I know it's a little late in the game, but can you do a Milan quote from the season?
No.
I remember her going, "Try to get on your level," and then she goes, and then she lays down under the table.
Who was she fighting with? Someone?
I think Willem.
Oh, Willem Bellar. We're gonna get there. Jigglypuss Caliente. Ooh, the first time I met Jigglypuss. The first time I met Jigglypuff. It was shit.
Jesus Christ. Bitch, are you high?
The first time I met Jiggly Caliente, I was Jazz and Rice and I, we had just started going out together in drag, like my first year in drag. And she's like, oh, there's this Asian club I want us to go to. And I was like, okay. So we went over to the east side. We went to the Web. And Jiggly,
that's where I met Jiggly at the Web.
Yeah, and Jiggly was dancing the Web. She was in like this like fucking go-go cage, and she was like living her best life. And I was like, oh my God. I don't remember. I think this was pre her and drag. It had to have been post Drag Race. This is 2012. So maybe it was, I don't remember. Anyway, I remember that's where I first met her there with the Web. The Web was this like club on the east side, and it was predominantly Asian folk there, and it was like lots of Asian girls doing shows. Like Digna Shea used to perform there. Remember Tiramisu Rice?
Tiramisu Rice, yeah.
Tiramisu Rice.
I used to go to the Web and go to shows there. I went and celebrated Yu Hamasaki's 21st birthday there.
Really?
Which is actually where I met Jiggly Caliente.
At that night when you met Yuha. Word.
Yep. Jiggly was kind of a bitch, to be honest. I love her now, but she was like a diva. I was like, ooh, she was in the corner doing her ponytail, doing her hair. And I was like, hi. And she was like, I don't know if she was a diva, but I'm saying she was a bitch. Honestly, what it really boils down to, she just didn't give me a lot of time in the day. By the way, this to say, me and Jiggly are great friends. We text. Jiggly like, I literally coached Jiggly Caliente on her snatch game before she went off to
All-Stars 6
to do All Stars. Me and Jiggly are great friends. So I don't want anyone to insinuate there's any beef between me and Jiggly Caliente. Just to be clear,
just pork.
Just a small amount of pork.
Jiggly also used to be in that cat. We talked about Queen many times. It was the one review show, well, not the one, but the popular review show in New York City when I was there. And Jiggly would sometimes, she wasn't on cast, but she would sometimes come do shows. And everybody would be excited when Jiggly would come perform because Jiggly would do like a high energy dance number and she'd do her little split and girl, she would jump up and them little legs would hit the floor, girl, and she would be bobbing that puss around. Fucking love Jiggly.
I have this Jiggly Caliente shirt that I wear at rehearsals, and everyone is like of all the shirts I wear, I have two shirts that get this massive reaction. One is my Jiggly Caliente merch shirt, which, by the way, Manila Luzon designed, who's a graphic designer. It just says Jiggly Bitch, and then it has Jiggly Caliente's face in it, and it's gold, like a gold on a black shirt. There's no lollipop, it's just like Jiggly's face. And it just has Jiggly Bitch. And everyone is like, this shirt was getting so many reactions. And then I have a picture of Harriet Tubman and it just says "We Out." That one also gets a very big reaction whenever I wear that shirt. Anywhere.
Harriet Tubman.
We out. I wish to say "We out" this bitch, but I guess,
you can make one.
I could. But it seems like someone's already done it, and I don't want to tell anyone's joke.
Recently Halle Berry got really mad at she had a whole beef with Drake because Drake put out that song Slime You Out, and the original album artwork was that image of Halle Berry getting slimed at the Nickelodeon Awards, the Kid Choice Awards.
Oh,
Whatever.
really?
Yeah, and then she was and apparently like his team reached out asking if she can use it, and she said no, but they bought it from Getty Images. I didn't know that once you buy an image from Getty Image, that you can use it like that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So to be clear, obviously Halle Berry does not own all the pictures of her. In fact, I would say most of the pictures of Halle Berry and all of us in the world, we don't own them, and we have no say over who gets to use them.
That's wild.
Because it's someone else's art.
That's wild. That's wild.
Yeah. Is it? I mean, if you walk around in public and someone takes a picture of you, people can use it. If you walk out in public and someone takes a picture of you, people can use that picture. Like you're in public.
But so she said no, and then he used it anyway. And she's like, because also I didn't know what the term slime you out means. Like it's when I saw that.
Is it like when you come on someone's face?
That's what I thought. But because you see the picture, but it doesn't mean that at all. It's not that at all. It's not sexual. It's not anything like that at all.
What does it mean?
Someone told me I'm gonna make that my album artwork.
You can do it. Feel free. Because I have a picture of you that I would like to use as album artwork too, honey.
Which one?
Let's just say there's a little video on the internet that still exists.
It involves a tuck.
Mm-hmm.
A tuck?
Yeah, so go ahead. I would love for you to make that your album artwork. Please, go ahead. Buy it from Getty Images.
Do you know what we really cut? If one day you drop like a big state or a stick or whatever, and it's just that opening shot of me doing people hating on the cover with that blue thing on, I would kind of live. You would eat with that.
People hating on the cover.
Did that shot of me like this? Parental advisory in the corner.
Wait, so what does slime me out mean?
I thought Jacob was looking at Urban Dictionary. I'm gonna tell you right now. Slime you out. Dictionary.
Is it about weed?
Slime you out.
It's green.
To get crossed or backdoored mostly after you did something foul or suspicious. He was moving fishy, so he got slimed out.
Oh, wait. So you get slimed out after you done something suspicious, or you are the one sliming out?
No, yeah, you got slimed out after you did something shady.
Got it. So Trump is getting slimed out right now by the DOJ.
Department of Justice. Yes.
Not Trump getting slimed out. Let's move on to not inarguably, but quite possibly one of the top 5 most controversial queens in the history of RuPaul's Drag Race.
For sure.
First queen to ever get eliminated. Her name was Willem Belli. First queen to ever get eliminated.
You mean
disqualified.
Disqualified, yeah.
She's also the only queen in the history of RuPaul's Drag Race to be nominated for an Emmy for acting.
Oh, really? For what?
For East Siders.
Oh, work. Get it, Willem.
I think Willem also has the most impressive acting resume of all the Drag Race girls.
Yeah.
Willem has been on Nip Tuck. Willem has been, I'm Boston Legal,
IMDb,
or Boston Public.
Mm.
Willem's done a lot of work. Willem is one half the owner of Mom.
I think a third.
Productions. A third. You're probably right about that.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Willem story to share?
Oh my God, there are so many. Willem is like the madam of queers in LA. If you need a hooker, whatever you need in LA, Willem will tell you the right person, where to go to get it, how much. Willem is the fucking godfather of fucking WeHo.
Willem has 114 acting credits on IMDb.
Wow.
114.
Get it, girl.
Everything from A Star Is Born to names that I literally will not say out loud. Willem has also done some pretty offensive things in her career, which she has publicly acknowledged. I mean, Willem has done it all from literal blackface to fucking...
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, Willem has a history with that art form, which she has publicly acknowledged.
I'm sure she's apologized for. Willem is also very reflective, and Willem will be like, "I did that, and I apologize. It was bad, and it was out of touch."
I mean,
When I know Willem.
Yeah, we do not know that Willem. I don't know that she has apologized. She probably has. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But Willem is a very, very controversial figure in the world of drag, and specifically Drag Race.
Yeah, for sure. I saw this. She did this interview, and they were like, "It popped on
Are
my
we gonna
Twitter."
start drama by acknowledging that Willem did blackface once? I mean, she did it. She did it. I didn't fucking do it. She did it. I did do blackface. We've also both done blackface before, but we're black.
Why? Now, how I get in it? Why? How I get in it? Why you gotta come and talk about me?
I mean, she can't get mad at us for acknowledging she's the one that did it. Is that wrong? Is it messy? Yes. Is it wrong? No.
First of all, this is a whole internal monologue you're having on your own. No one said anything. You just said
I'm asking. I am pontificating with my co-host. I'm trying to.
I'm not your cohort.
My co-host. I am pontificating with you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm hoping you'll engage with me as an interlocutor in this conversation.
I mean, to your point, Willem probably has acknowledged it, and William has probably talked about it. If people know about it, Willem has probably talked about it.
Willem also famously got into an argument with RuPaul.
I know.
Willem is a wild one. Willem is a very polarizing person.
She's a Spitfire girl.
Do you have any favorite memories of Willem, Bob?
We did a tour together where Willem was in this dress on a what do you call a hoverboard?
Hoverboard, yeah.
And then later on, she butt chugged a beer on stage and did poppers in the same show.
Like, do you mean like you put the
beer in your ass?
And she took down the whole thing up there.
And then she took it in and she put it right back where it came from. Well, she expelled it. Willem is wild. I don't think y'all know how wild Willem is. Willem is wild.
I just don't know. Like, do you just put it in there and like, I'm like, do you do Kegels to like get it to like drain fully? Then you just like douche it back in?
Held on to her for a little. I think it's just like, I think douching beer is like douching anything.
No, but with a douche, you're the squeeze bottle. So you push the water up there. If it's a glass bottle, how the fuck are you pushing the water in there?
I think generally when people do, they use a funnel.
Yeah, maybe
Was she using a funnel?
I didn't watch the performance. I was getting ready for my performance, so I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I don't know. I do not know.
My favorite Willem story. We've done a few Christmas stories together, and Willem does this number where she does this thing where she takes her testicle out, and people think it's like a fake testicle, and she like, no, it's a real thing. I think, is she the one that stapled something to her testicle? Is that Willem? Or am I thinking about someone else?
It doesn't sound like Willem. Willem is a stunt queen and a shock queen. Can you give a Willem quote?
No, nobody was killed.
No, nobody was killed at Stonewall.
Yeah, nobody was killed at Stonewall.
And I would say, from Drag Race, I would say, your tone seems very pointed right now. Or also, Willem popularized the phrase "quit drag."
Quit drag?
Quit drag. She said it on Dragula. Quit drag. That was her critique to one of the contestants. Quit drag. Let's move on to Miss Cheesecake herself, Dita Ritz.
Let's take a break before we talk about Dita, because I got to get you together about something. Hold on one second. Give me a minute.
All right, guys. Monet gathered me. I am fully gathered, and I am complete. I am now together. Look how together I am. Thank you for calling me in, Monet.
Dita Von Ritz,
who lives in Chicago.
Yeah, was she always a Chicago queen, or she moved there after her season?
She was in Chicago before, and then she moved to New York City, and then she moved back to Chicago.
Right, she did live in New York for a stint. I remember that.
And I believe she was working corporate before Drag Race. She worked like corporate for like some like Old Navy or some company like that.
Oh, work.
I think.
Come on, corporate queen.
Shangela worked corporate for TGI Fridays before Drag Race.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine Shangela in the office, just a ball of energy bouncing around from Mr. Demonstrative's office, Corey's office, Girl, I can imagine.
There's someone out there who doesn't even have to imagine it. Is Mr. Demontier someone who used to work at your Yale, the Yale Club? Because that was such a unique name you pulled out, Mr. Demontier.
It's from, I think, a Smash. Mr. Demontier.
The game?
No.
That TV show, the TV show with the Broadway thing about
Megan Hilty,
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, Marilyn Monroe. Yeah.
So Dita Ritz is has one of my favorite lip syncs of all time when she did This Will Be in front of Natalie Cole sending the princess home. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've met Dita a few times. I mean, I will say, I don't think this is controversial, whatever. I don't know, sometimes because of after my whole thing with the Vixen, I don't know, like, because I know they're friends together. So I don't know if, like, she doesn't like me because of that interaction, which I don't think so.
That's true. I get along with Dita Ritz really well. And I mean, me and Vixen don't like me either.
That's my own thing. She's never done anything. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, she probably doesn't like me because I mean, to be honest, if you got into somebody, but also you and I are best friends, right? If you really got into it with someone like that, I would not fuck with them. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's their situation. Who? Jason?
Raven.
Bob, you and Raven do not have actual beef. Stop.
Raven.
You do not have actual beef. Shut the fuck up.
My neck.
Boy, bye. Anyway, so I don't know if that's her loyalty to the Vixen. So that's why. But I like Dita Ritz.
I don't have any beef with Raven. Can you give us a Dita Ritz quote?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. That's a good one.
Yeah. Kenya Michaels. Okay. I've never met Kenya.
I believe she's from Puerto Rico. I think
she's from Puerto Rico. I
don't think she lives. I don't know where she lives now though.
I don't know either. But Kenya Michaels, we follow each other on social media, and she's always very complimentary on my social media. Like she always comments and leaves she's very sweet messages. But we never met.
Michaels follow me? I don't think Kenya Michaels follows me. I don't think I've ever met her either. I really thought she was a very stunning queen on her season. I was a big fan of hers. She went home to Latrice Royale singing "Natural Woman."
Yes.
And I always think her name is Lil Kenya Michaels because they always called her Lil Kenya Michaels.
Yeah, Kenya Michaels. Kenya.
Do you want to come clean? Because I don't think Kenya Michaels does follow you on social media.
I think on Twitter. Maybe it's not Instagram. On Twitter, she's always commenting something on Twitter.
Interesting. Because she does not follow you. No, Ellen, that's not the truth. She does not follow you on Instagram.
Well, there's something platform that Kenya Michaels follows me on, and she always comments on my stuff.
Well, when I go on Twitter and find that you're lying there, do you want to come clean before I do some research here too? Do you want to come clean about your lies before I search for her on here? Don't be trying to get ahead of this. I'm trying to
find her.
I don't think she has a Twitter.
Well, she be commenting.
You want
on
to just come
stuff.
clean and say that and realize that she's never followed you before, and you're literally just lying for clout.
Yeah, I'm lying for clout. That Kenya Michaels follows me.
I think you might be. She follows 58 people on Twitter, and surprise, you're not one of them.
Where's that song from? Oh,
I don't know. It's just something me and my see all the time. Surprise. So, Monet, you're literally lying. Can you come clean about anything? Please? She follows 2 people. So, have you ever even interacted with her ever once?
I have on social media. Kenya Michaels has commented on my stuff a lot.
And also, do you follow her? Is anything true? I don't think you follow her. Monet, you don't follow her. She does not follow you.
She follows, or she comments on my stuff. Maybe it comes up on her social media and she comments on it.
Can you follow her now then? At least make the true half true. Can you give us a Kenya Michaels quote?
No, I couldn't.
She played Beyonce, and I remember her waking up and going and just doing Single Ladies. That's all. That's one thing I remember. It was like Beyonce, like cracked out Beyonce. Let's go on to Latrice Royale, who is the newest announced cast member of We're Here on HBO.
Queer.
And Latrice Royale is from Compton, California.
Is she?
But famous? Yes, she is. But famously resides in Florida.
Yes. Have you ever seen Latrice's show, Here's to Life?
Yes, I have. I saw it at Laurie Beachman years ago. It was a really
I
good
saw it
show.
at Laura Beachman too. I was in the front row crying. Such a good
With her
show.
husband, Chris Hamblin,
Chris Hamlin.
on piano.
I've done
Who, by the way, Jacob, Latrice's husband plays piano.
so.
So like,
Oh, it's a Jacob. I was like, wait, what?
I don't know if you're aware of this, but there's a Drag Race boyfriend slash husband's Facebook
I've
group,
heard of it.
and Latrice's husband runs it, and is most of the comments in it are like him posting and like reaching out to people.
Jacob,
Why don't you engage, Jacob? Why are you not engaging?
Well, Jacob did the podcast. Jacob did the podcast.
I don't actually know a lot of the Drag Race husbands. I haven't met a lot of them in real life.
Jacob
Or
did the
a lot of the
podcast.
ones in that group.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, all the Queen's men.
Oh, all the Queens men. That's cute. That's so cute. Why
With
are
him,
you laughing like
but
that?
he's laughing because he did it with him and my ex did it together.
Word.
Latrice is clearly a very impactful queen. Obviously, she has had a huge impact on Drag Race.
I love Latrice. We've done countless tours together. We were on a whole season of Drag Race together, and Latrice is just great. I fucking love Latrice. You know what I love and I respect? Fucking professional queens, right? She always shows us one time. She does a fucking number. She does the thing. Like, there's never any like extra shit. She is just always super professional.
Do you think that her and Mohart have cleared up their beef?
They had beef?
Mohart sent her home.
Didn't Monique send her home?
I just Googled it. That's what the internet said.
Oh, when her and Trinity, yeah, because Monique won that lip sync. Monique won the lip sync and sent Latrice home. Right. Yeah, I'm sure they have.
You were gonna send home Manila, right?
Yeah, but Naomi won the lip sync and she sent her home.
Do you wish that you had an opportunity to do it?
Yes. Oh, I wish I had the opportunity. It would have been so sweet. I wish. I was gonna model it exactly after Kennedy.
Can somebody do a no right now?
Say it again.
Can we do a no?
Ooh,
Do you
I
have a
wish I
Latrice quote?
Good God, get a grip, girl. The 5 Gs.
And I was chunky yet funky, large and in charge, chunky yet funky.
I am Latrice Royale.
Let's go on to Jeremy Carey, formerly known as Fifi O'Hara.
I love FKA Fifi O'Hara. Fifi, I first met Fifi because Fifi was a part of the cast of Queen, and we would do Queen. We were in the same. The nights would change, but I would see Fifi at least twice a month. And Fifi, y'all, is one of the kindest queens I have met. Like, so generous of her time. If you need her to make you costumes, bring you a wig to the show, whatever, she would always be like, "Oh, you just text me and remind me. I'll bring whatever." Like, Fifi made my mermaid look that I wore on a thing. Now I know the bottom looked crazy, but she made that breastplate and the cuffs and stuff was so well. She made that out of cardboard. She like hodgepodged it and painted it. Like, it was so well done. Fifi is so talented. I fucking love. You remember her 100 years of drag? I mean, 100 days of
100
drag.
days of drag. Yeah, no, it's 365 days of drag.
365,
And Jeremy is incredibly talented. Obviously, Jeremy is very, very, very creative. I think he's working mostly as a Twitch streamer right now.
Yeah.
Which obviously there's a lot of money to be made on Twitch, and he's built quite a nice community for himself in the cosplay world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that he considers himself a drag queen anymore, as much as he considers himself a cosplayer and like a costumer.
Yeah.
And do you have any personal like funny anecdotes or stories from your experiences with Jeremy?
I haven't seen or spoken to Jeremy in so long, but I don't know. Like, I just a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. Like, we used to have funny moments all the time back at the show, but like, nothing that comes off the top of my head. No.
I think he got mad at me one time. I don't know if he was mad or if maybe he was just doing a bit. But we were headed to a meet and greet from the Haters Roast, and I think my outfit looked cheaper because, you know, for meet and greet, I used to wear a lot of store-bought dresses for the meet and greet. I would never do like something extravagant for the meet and greet. And then Jeremy looked back at me and goes, "What's it like to look poor?" And I just quickly looked back and said, "What's it like to be poor?"
Damn.
I was just returning the friendly fire. I was
The
like,
sauce.
I thought we was over here I thought we was hee on. I thought we was hee-heeing. Excuse me. No, but we obviously we made up. I mean, we didn't. I don't think it was a thing. That was just one of my favorite moments from that.
What's like to beat for? That's a good little burn. That's good. That's good.
And I mean, immediately without missing a beat. You know how we do it. Let's go on to Chad Michaels, the winner of All Stars 1 and the runner-up for RuPaul's Drag Race season 4. Have you ever met Chad Michaels?
I met Chad Michaels at the All Stars 4 finale when her Alaska and Trixie came out.
Oh yeah, Chad Michaels is quite probably the most famous Cher impersonator in the entire world, and very good at it too, and noted as a consummate professional. I think I've worked with Chad Michaels maybe like twice in my whole life, maybe.
Word.
I think I've not spent a lot of time with Chad Michaels, but I literally can't think of a single bad thing to say about Chad Michaels. Not even. I mean, I don't know anyone who has anything bad to say about Chad Michaels.
Yeah, true. I was just saying the other day, someone was asking me like, where is Chad Michaels now? Like, I don't know, because periodically I would see her or see posters of her performing at some show in LA. Is it Dreamgirls? It's one of their posters.
I think that might be the show. I think.
No, you're the showgirl.
No, Dreamgirls. No, Dreamgirls.
Dreamgirls.
Oh.
Yeah, but I've never gone. I would go out to the show, but I haven't. I feel like I haven't seen it in a while, and I don't know what's going on. But
there's this
what you can't you started. You have to say it.
There's this one. Chad Michaels has a song called like "Tragic Girl," and the very first opening line of the song is it's just Chad Michaels going tragic. It sends me. Look up the video right now. Chad Michaels tragic. The very first line is just Chad Michaels going tragic, and I don't know why that's not a meme. Why is Chad Michaels just saying tragic not a meme? It is so it's not supposed to be funny, but it tickles me pink. Chad Michaels just going tragic. Let me know when you find it.
Bob, what?
That sends me. Chad Michaels going tragic. It sends me every time.
If we're out at the club and we see a queen and she's a mess, Bob will look at me and he'll go tragic.
When I type in Chad Michaels, the first suggestion is Chad Michaels tragic because I might be 45,000 of these views on this video. Tragic. Let's go on to the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 4, Sharon Needles. Talk about controversial queens. She, again, top 5, top 2. I would say top, well, we do have, I would say top 3 now because of what this UK queen apparently did, who I don't even know, but she's so controversial. They literally edited, they were doing CGI to edit this bitch out of the show.
Really?
The girl, that's the UK queen who they edited. I'm lying about the CGI part. That's not true. But they have edited this queen out of existence. This new UK queen.
I don't even know that. I don't know.
Her name is Crystal Lubricant, I think. I don't even know what she did. I don't even know what she did.
I know Crystal Lubricant.
She's done.
She did something bad. What did she do?
I literally don't know. She is, girl, they have deleted this queen from the world. I literally have no clue.
Crystal used to come to my shows. She's a photographer, right? All the time.
I literally don't know what she did, but she is literally deleted from existence, this queen.
Yeah, she used to come to New York all the time and come to all of our shows. She would come to all the things, and her makeup was fucking terrible. I'm surprised she got on the show. She was an ugly queen.
Damn. All right.
She was.
So let's go on to so Sharon Needles is definitely one of the most controversial queens in the history of Drag Race. Wow, never learns. Oh, it's another essay thing. Okay, interesting. So Sharon Needles, I will say this: Sharon Needles really changed the game when it comes to RuPaul's Drag Race. She's very, very, very good at TV. She's very, very, very smart, but she's incredibly problematic and incredibly troubled. Truly,
she's very funny. She's also used to write. She used to write a lot of roast jokes for people because Sharon Needles is very funny.
But she's a very troubled person. I've toured with her a few times, and maybe just once actually. I think I maybe toured with her just one time, and she's wild. Probably the person that like she's wild, truly wild.
Yeah.
Like I remember one time we were on the tour bus in this like Helsinki or something, and she was like, it was like 3 a.m. and Sharon News was like screaming. Everyone's asleep, and Sharon News is like screaming like, "Get down here, Queen, right fucking now!" And just scream. And everyone's like, "What?" And everyone looks at Kenny, and it's like, Kenny, Kenny Monsoon. We're like, Kenny, you need to go take care of whatever this is. And Kenny was like, so Kenny goes down and is like, you need to go to sleep. And she's like, fuck that. Get that queen down here. And no one knows who she was talking about. No clue. It was me, Asia O'Hara, Eureka O'Hara, Cameron Michaels, Jiggly Caliente, and Sharon Needles on this tour together. She was smoking in the bathroom all the time. At nighttime, get wasted and smoke in the bathroom. She was wild. Truly wild.
So I was on like Sharon's like last tour that she went on. It was Work the World Asia Australia. And it was Sharon, Violet, Monet, Detox, Aquaria, Plastique, and someone else. Oh, Kim. And Sharon was singing that song from Mars Attacks. I don't ever seen the movie. It was something from Mars Attacks, and she was singing live every night to a track, y'all. Not a live band, a track. Sharon would get fucked up every night, always drinking. Like Sharon Needles is a drunk. She needs a program like 10 years ago. And then so she is like fucking just belligerent almost every night. And then every night she comes off this, one night we're in Manila or Taiwan. She comes off the stage and she's like sobbing. She's like, I don't understand. Why can't they just play the track the same? Why does it have to change? And we're like, what do you mean it has to change? Like, why are the musicians changing? I'm like, Sharon, it is the same track that you brought here. That plays every night. There is no live instruments that the thing is changing. It is the same thing every night. So then Aquaria, bitch, lets her have it. Aquaria gathers this bitch.
Y'all don't know this, but Aquaria likes to fight. Aquaria will fight you. Not just y'all know she does on the internet. No, Aquaria does it in person. If Aquaria thinks you're doing wrong, not just her, if Aquaria thinks you're doing anyone wrong, she will literally let you have it. I have seen it with my own eyes. Aquaria goes wild.
Yeah, Aquaria went in, and
it's also with standing up for other people too, not just like, you done me wrong. She's like, don't ever like, if you treat a fan funny, if you do something wrong to the cast, to the crew, she will let you have it.
Yeah. And then and then also Sharon was her first time like doing the tour. Sharon's not a good dancer. She's fucking the choreo. Like the closing number was always a mess because she's going the wrong way. We're all going that way. She's just doing her own thing on stage, fucking up everybody else's shit. So after Corey yelled at her, she was like, you know what, that's it. I'm going home. Brandon, send me home. So then we all are now going to the next city, but Sharon is going home. But we have not seen her because she just packed up all her things at the gig and we did not see her. The next morning we're at the airport, all in the Delta Lounge. And all of us are sitting here. Well, we walk in she's already at the airport. We walk in, we just see Sharon Needles sitting there with her glasses on, just sitting in the lounge. As soon as we walk in and we sit right next to her, she just gets up and she leaves, and we never see Sharon ever again. It was so fierce.
That's the last time you ever saw Sharon Needles?
The last time I saw Sharon Needles, girl.
You didn't see her at the promo for Your Vodka?
She wasn't there.
I don't know if y'all did it together. I mean, she did a promo. I don't know if y'all did it together. She has a vodka.
You mean like the shooting of like the actual thing? No. We didn't all do it together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not like she was just hanging out. You didn't see her on the set of Love Like This?
I was like, where?
All right. Do you have a quote from Sharon Needles?
What did she say when she won? Ugly monsters. What the fuck she said when she won?
She has gone boo.
That's what she said when she won?
No, but I know she said it before. And she also said, when they said, what's your job? What's your day job? She says, during the day, I'm Satan's personal assistant. Now, I don't know that we're going to get through the next season because we have spent almost an entire hour on one season. So we could start on season 5, but I don't know if we should just like use the last 10 minutes talking about how we felt about season 4 or if we should dive into season 5.
I think this could be like a 12-part series. I say we lean into it and we just continue, and where we stop, we stop.
Penetration is the first ever fan vote to get on the show. She was first out from season 5, and she also quit drag after a year after she got punched in the face.
By who?
A patron. A patron punched her in the face, and she like quit drag for a year.
Bob, if someone legit, let's set it up. You're at the bar. You're doing you did a gig at a bar, and then you just walk into the bar, and a patron, as you're walking back to the dressing room, a guy just comes and punches you in the face. What is your next action?
So we need to. I can ask a couple questions. Am I unconscious? Did he?
No, you're not unconscious. Like,
did he knock my teeth out?
They hit you in the face. You're not
like in the side of my face, not like in the nose, like in the cheek.
Yeah, in the side of your face. You're not bleeding, but like it hurts. Like you step back and you go back like this, but you're not bleeding.
And is he squaring up to fight again, or is he leaving?
He's just standing there, like he hit you, and he's like, now what? But he's not squaring up. He's just looking at you, like I
would start fighting.
And he's like a little belligerent, like
I would
stumbling like a little bit.
I would start fighting. If he was walking away, I wouldn't engage. I wouldn't chase him down the street or anything. But if I thought it was, if he's standing there, I would assume he's going to hit me. If he's bold enough to hit me once, he'll hit me twice, and I would start fighting. I watch too many fight videos on the internet. I'm on Fight Reddit, and like you don't know what someone has in their pocket. You don't know what someone has. You could be winning a fight. You slip and fall and break your neck. Like you don't know what someone could, a punch to the back of the head could literally paralyze you for life.
Yeah, because it's right on your spine, girl.
And like literally, it's getting punched in the back of the head could literally paralyze you for life. So I don't want to engage in any fights if I don't have to.
I would absolutely fight down, and I'm chasing.
And I would not chase anyone. That could be a trap. You going right where they want you to go.
I'm probably dumb, but my adrenaline, I would be so I would chase.
I would just try to, if someone hit me and then he walked away, I would be like, oh my God. And I would want to be able to find out who that person is so I could press charges or something. Or to get a restraining order or make sure they don't come back again or make sure they don't come to the bar. But I would certainly not chase someone out of the bar to fight them under literally no circumstances. I don't, that is not something I can see myself doing.
Word. I'm mad.
Do you know anything about Penetration? You ever met her? She's from Ohio, I think.
So after season 10, when I did Call Me by Monet, I did it with Daniel Cole in the Midwest, and we'd run around into some of the cities. With Hard Candy. Penetration was my she was the host, so the MC of my, like, she would like introduce me and did like an after show or something like that. And so we did a few dates together, and she's very nice, very sweet, very kind lady.
Yeah, super professional.
Yeah, very professional. Another professional queen. I love a professional drag queen. I love a professional queen.
I hate that she got attacked while doing her job. That's
wild.
Let's go. Do you have a quote from Penetration? Because I don't. I can't think of one.
Hello.
Let's go into Serena Cha Cha. I don't want to laugh at anyone's pain, so I'm not going to laugh, and I'm not laughing.
Thank you.
Every Critter versus Serena Cha Cha is one of the funniest things I've ever seen on the internet.
Every Critter?
Every Critter versus... Is it Every Reptile versus Serena Cha Cha?
Let me look. I don't know what that even means.
I believe it's Every Reptile, yeah.
A reptile?
Every Reptile versus Serena Cha Cha is one of the funniest things. Every Reptile... And I'm not laughing because I don't believe in that. But it is really... It is iconic. It is YouTube doing its thing.
Oh, okay, it's an animated thing. Okay. A cartoon.
Serena Cha Cha lives in. She's from Panama. She lives in Florida, near the Fort Lauderdale area, near the Miami Fort Lauderdale area, and
them damn wigs.
And she's known for the line "I read books."
No, bitch. I would say more than that. She's known for scamming bitches. Like Serena Cha Cha is known as a scamming ass hoe.
I didn't know that. I have a wig from Serena, and I didn't get. I have a wig from Serena, and I had a great experience. I'm not saying that it's everyone's experience. I didn't know about the Serena scam business. I know I got a wig from Cha Cha Arena Wigs, and it was a great wig. And it by the way, I literally just got rid of the wig, and it was still in the same condition. If you guys look at my wig that I wore at DragCon when I was wearing the straight jacket, that big wig, that's from Serena Cha Cha.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know her, but she seems like she's like a scamming asshole. That's what they say about her. But she's been very nice to me. Every time I see her at DragCon, she's like, "Hey, Monet." Like me and Serena,
I love her.
Me and Serena are cool. The scamming is like how I've been perceived online by other people. But me and Serena, I don't have any beef with Serena.
Drag is who she is. Scamming is what she does.
Oh yeah, Cornbread like shouted her out about a whole thing. I remember this. Yeah.
Also, she was best friends with Luis, my old assistant.
Right. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I've obviously had a few interactions with Cha Cha. Let's go on to MBH. Not a Soul Can Clock. Monica Beverly Hills.
Yeah, Monica Beverly Hills.
Who also came out as trans on the show. Had a very powerful moment during her season. Mm-hmm. And was immediately sent home the next episode, which is so shady.
For being trans.
So shady. Which I think is what they did to Angina. Angina came out as HIV positive, and the next episode they sent her home. Didn't it happen to Blair St. Clair too? Blair St. Clair came out about her trauma and then was sent home the next episode?
No, it's the same episode, I think.
Damn!
I think.
That's crazy. That's wild.
That's lit.
Yeah, if you say something, if you come out about your trauma, they will send you home. And I'm not saying being trans is trauma. That's not what I mean, by the way. Just to be clear. I mean, some people who are trans would agree, but that's not what I'm saying.
But yeah, I don't know Monica. I never met her.
I'm also not saying it's not trauma. Just out there. Ask a trans-binary person what they believe. Ask a trans woman. I'm not a trans woman. Ask a trans woman if it's trauma. Don't take my word for it.
Well, not the trans masquerade.
Oh my God. Yeah, right.
I'm talking about trans women. I'm just talking about a trans woman in this moment. I'm talking about a trans woman in this moment. Anyway, go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, I've never met Monica, but I don't really know much about Monica. But someone had a great idea. Me and her should do a soak it up, soaking clock like mega mix. That could be really cute.
Not a soaking clock. She had a hit song. She had a hit viral moment with Not a Soaking Clock. She looks so stunning on All Stars. She's really and I'm glad that she got to come back and have a moment. Like not a lot of early out queens get chances on All Stars.
Yeah, word.
Do you have a Monica Beverly Hills quote?
Not a soaking clock.
There we go. Let's go on to Vivian Panay.
I think we did it.
We have 2 minutes left. Let's go into the catch of the. We don't shortchange.
I mean, with ads, this is technically more than
we don't shortchange our patrons. Talk about Vivian Panay. No shade, but it's not like we're going to go on about Vivian Panay for hours. We don't even know her. It's not like you and I are going to talk. We don't have any stories. We've never met this girl.
Vivian Panay was a queen that when she, on her season, she was from New York City, and everyone from New York City that I know was like, bitch, we don't know her. I ain't never seen her.
She also has a wig. She also has a wig business that got into some trouble too.
Why? For not fulfilling orders?
I don't know what it was, but she does princess wigs, like Disney princess wigs for like people who dress up as Disney. You know, in Florida, dressing up like a Disney princess is like a big business for private parties.
Oh, word.
And she lives in Florida, and she does those wigs. And there was like something going on in the Etsy world where she got some bip bop boop drama. I don't know what the hell it was. Orders fulfilling or quality. I don't know what it was. And she also did a short stint as Alyssa Edwards' assistant.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
She's a very pretty man. Or she's very pretty out of drag.
Vivian is the catch of the day. You're right. She's one of the. There are a few New York City queens who were like, New York City. I can think of 3 queens who, when they said they were from New York City on Drag Race, everyone in New York City was like, the fuck you are.
Vivian
Panay, Milk,
yep,
and Pearl.
Yes, we were all like,
and it's because they said on Drag Race they were from New York City. We were like, I just don't know that you are.
Yeah, word. No.
And a quote of hers is catch of the day.
There we go. All right, y'all. That is part 2. Volume 2 of Every Girl in RuPaul Drag Race, and we've got to do a season and a third. That's nice.
When we get back, we're gonna dive into one of the most political queens in the history of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I think the only Drag Race queen to ever hold political office.
Yeah, honey.
And if you know who it is, comment below. I mean, it's literally in the order they were eliminated.
But we also might take a week off for another topic in between. So
another topic that you all will.
We'll get through all.
Another topic that you all will love.
We're gonna do narcissism volume 2.